What's up, everybody? Welcome to OGRC Drag Racing. I am your host, OG. Today I'm bringing you another video. I'm going to be talking about suspension setup and what it takes to get your suspension set up for drag racing. Now, one of the things you're definitely going to need would be a universal setup station. If you don't have one, you would need a setup station. A setup station plays a very important role on getting your suspension set up so you can track straight and the car give good performance and won't be all over the place. So you're gonna definitely have to invest in a setup station. Now, the setup station that I'm using is a Entergy, and it is a Z Universal setup station. It's gonna cost you about $129. You're gonna be able to use this to set your toe and to set your camber and all of that good stuff. This is a very good piece of equipment. I would have to say it is a must. You must have a universal setup station in order to get this drag car running the correct way. You want to be able to set your toe and you want to be able to set your camber. Like on mine, I have my front camber set to 0 and my rear camber is also set to 0. My front toe is 1 degree in, left and right, 1 degree in. That is my toe on this drag car. Now, if I didn't have this setup station, I would have been able to get that setting set up like that, because I would have been taking wild guesses and try to just go by eye and see if it looked right. Once you finish your race for the day, be sure you put that car on a setup station and you check to make sure nothing has moved from its setting. Everything is the way that you set it up. The setup station is a must to keep your car properly running and keep it set up correctly. Another thing that I would say also that it's good to have, some people may have their different opinions on it, and that would be a way to balance your wheels, to take that little vibration out of the wheels. Especially if you're running a gyro in your car, you want to eliminate vibration that the car would have. Balancing your wheels, I believe, would help out a little. The wheel balancing equipment that I'm using is from Sky RC, and that is the RC tire balancer. It does not come with the 1/7 scale tire adapter, so you would have to purchase the tire adapter separate. You're gonna have to get a 12-volt power adapter for this. It does not come with it. It do come with a 12-volt wire with some plugs on the end, but it does not have an adapter, so you're gonna have to get yourself an adapter to be able to operate this. The one thing about this electronic tire balancer, when you putting it through the testing and balancing your tires, it's going to give you a digital readout of how much weight you need to add to the wheel. What I did was got a smart weight digital jury scale to be able to measure out the amount of putty that I would need for the wheel. It might say 6 grams, then you can measure out 6 grams of putty on the scale to be able to get that wheel to balance. To know how much you need to put on the wheel. Now, another very important thing I would say with the suspension is being able to position the weight around the correct way in a different area. You don't want too much weight pulling on one side of your drag car. You don't want it one corner too heavy, or maybe one area in the front too heavy. So you want to be able to position the weight as evenly as you can, especially when you're doing the build of this car, like where you position your ESC and the position of how you got the motor, which is kind of limited to where you can position the motor. But whether your batteries is closer towards the front or closer towards the rear, a corner weight system would work very well. Now, the corner weight system that I have is from Power Hobby. Now, Sky RC also has that corner weight. It look identical, they like the same thing, just has a different name on the box. This unit is Bluetooth. It works with your phone. Also, the Sky RC is Bluetooth. They both share the same app. You would need to download the SkyRC app, and you will be able to control this, and also you'll be able to control the tire balancer. A few other things from SkyRC works with that same app. It's wireless, it's not wired. I think some of the other units was wired, but now it's Bluetooth, so you use your phone and you can make your adjustments and stuff. Now, another thing also that I would say is very important, knowing and adjusting your ride height, knowing how high or how low your car is setting. I don't even know what brand it is. It's a no brand unit, but it don't have any name on it, but it do the job just the same. I did change the springs on this drag car. I wound up replacing the stock springs, and I added the Perfect Pass drag race speed run springs. They are more stiffer spring than the original springs that actually come on the car. I am running the original shocks, but the springs has been replaced to Perfect Pass springs. Also, I removed the stabilizer bar that was in the front, and I added 3mm bump stops to the left and right front shocks. That way, when the car rests down on the front, it comes down on the 3mm bump stops. Now, the shock oil that I am using is 80. It's 80 weight all the way around, front and rear. I'm running 80 weight shock fluid in my car. Now, my diff fluid, which also part of the setup, people, I am running 1 million weight diff fluid in the front and the rear of this drag car. Now, we want to talk about ride height in the front. 15mm is my ride height front. My toe is 1 degree toe in. Let's talk about the front camber. The front camber is 0 degree. That's the front end camber. The rear, it does not have any bump stops in the rear. The shock fluid is 80. The camber is 0. Also, on my car, the toe in my rear of my car is 0. My ride height rear is 24mm. That is my ride height in the rear. I think I pretty much have covered everything that I need to cover on what I'm doing with my car. This is just some of the setups that I'm doing. I'm not saying this is what everybody is doing. This is what I'm doing. And some of the stuff that I did tell you, some of the pros I definitely know are doing it, because some of the tips I got from the pros. Anyway, people, I appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I come out with another video. Be good to yourself and be good to one another. And like I always say, peace. And I'm out of here.